live? All right. Three, two, one. What up, world? It's your boy GM, Talkingshift. Man, it's been a minute. I already know. I don't even want to hear it, man. I already know. But hey, 2020, the new year is upon us, and man, I started the new year off actually really good, man. I started the new year off really good. Um, did a couple things, made some grown folk moves. Uh, but man, your boy's doing good. But I wanted to start this one off a little bit different than usual. I mean, it's a really, really sad day, and I gotta be honest. I generally don't really I don't celebrity deaths usually don't hit me too much at home. Um, you know, I wasn't a Laker fan. I always respected the man for what he did on the court, and I would always say that he's probably the greatest of our time, probably the Jordan of our era. And when I say our, I mean the younger folks, the 80s and 90s babies. Well, probably more so the 90s babies. But whatever you believe or don't believe, man, just put one up for Kobe and Gianna Bryant, man. It's super, super sad, man. Rest in peace to both of them. Hold them in your hearts, man. And it's unfortunate, man. It truly broke my heart, to be honest. Usually, like I said, celebrity deaths I really don't feed too much into, but for them, all my love and respect. Probably more so just because like his daughter with him, and how tragic that is. But we back in here. It's your boy GM, and today I got a new one. I got a brand new guest for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my boy Lou Suplex in here.
Lou
Suplex, man. Lou Su. So, hey, say it. You gotta say how it.
Lou Sue.
Lou, no, you say how we said it in the car earlier.
Lou Sue, not Lil Sue. I told somebody my name was Lou Suplex one time. They said Lil Suplex. That's dope. No, motherfucker. Lou Suplex. It's Lusuplex. He is Lou Sue.
So let everybody know, man. Who is Lou Suplex, brother?
23-year-old Bay Area native, on the rise, I would say. Upcoming songwriter, here and there dabbling, producing, beat making, aspiring label head, infinite vision. We're on the cusp of things, getting things, formed. You will see it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here to talk some shift, man.
Yeah, we about to definitely talk some shift, man. We got to have a little pre-podcast chopping it up on the ride down here. Well, let's kick it off at the beginning, man. I met you, like I meet a lot of people, up at Elevated.
Yeah.
Got to. You was doing your security thing,
Yeah,
holding
man.
it down, making sure
top
the block
five
was
in the
safe.
world, man. Top
five, baby. Yeah, man.
That's how we get down.
That's how we met, But let's talk about, your genesis.
Yeah,
so Lou
man.
Suplex, man, you from San Francisco.
Yeah, I grew up. When I was born, I lived in a neighborhood kind of projects. They call it Double Rock, Alice Griffin.
Double Rock.
Yeah, that's
world famous.
Where my father grew up. That's like his neck of the woods. Growing up there was pretty cool. It showed me a lot of shit. Like if it wasn't on purpose, it was inadvertently. Everybody learns shit from the street, shit like that, like life lessons.
Back up
Fuck
a little
with
bit. You good? Perfect.
But yeah, man, I took a lot from like growing up. Just put that shit out to what I'm doing these days, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. So you were born 96, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
96. And so bring me through kind of your upbringing, man. Did you grow up in Double Rock?
Yeah. I moved out of Double Rock maybe when I was in like the 5th grade, man. So I was there basically I want to say half my childhood. Yeah, from there we just moved all throughout like San Francisco and like Daly Cities and shit like that, like
all over.
Yeah. It was pretty cool growing up, being able to be all throughout. Cause you know most people they when they're from like one part of the city, typically they're stuck there, or you know like they feel like they owe it to uh,
That neighborhood.
stay there. But I was able to branch out and see what the city had to offer.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
that shit's pretty dope.
You also grew up, and I always see you, man, still today, skating, man.
Yeah,
So tell me
yeah.
about that, man. Like,
So me skating that started because I was actually with this summer program. They were called City of Dreams, and they were based off another project called Oakdale. Call that
okay.
shit the Three. But they really took the youth on field trips every other weekend, basically. But it so happened to be like Christmas, so they got all the kids like presents and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
they were random. So some kids got like baseballs and shit, like basketballs. But
Yeah.
I got like a fake fucking skateboard from Big Five or something, you know, and I skated that shit, bro. Like,
Till the wheels fell off, huh?
hey, literally, man. But you know, like, so they really got me skating. Really, like, it was kind of random.
On a fluke.
Yeah, basically, I could have just left that
It was
shit,
meant to
but
be.
my little cousin, this guy named Lil Larry, man, he taught me how to do like my first trick. So
Your
from
little
there,
cousin.
yeah, and it's kind of like messed up. Like he only had that one trick. And yeah, right.
A one trick pony, huh?
He taught me that trick, and I just kept going.
Hey,
He
man.
stopped skating, bro. But I was like, well, shit, thanks for getting me started, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. I'm going to keep it pushing.
yeah, I would hit up parks and kids would tell me like, "Yo, like, why you skating that shit? Go
Yeah.
get you a real board." And I would like look at it like it got the trucks and the wheels and the deck, like it is real. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
But I got taken to skate shop. I believe it was like either like Mission or like Deluxe or something over in the city.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Homie Londell. Like, and from there, like I was like, damn, like this shit's like crazy. I just kept rocking with it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about that is, most of the time, I feel like a lot of people in life are unhappy because they haven't found what they're passionate about.
Yeah.
And it's so vanilla to say, yeah, find something you're passionate about. Care about something and whatnot. But a lot of times people just kind of seem unhappy because they're wandering aimlessly without a goal, without a vision,
Yeah.
without something to achieve, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's really important in life is who you meet, because you meet that one person that might put you on to something that otherwise you might not have, like skateboarding.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So to have somebody and show you those ropes, man, that's pretty dope.
Man, they often say that though too. You become who you hang around.
Oh, 100%.
So I always took that into account. But also too, I'm not like boasting or nothing, but I would always be like, the leader of any flock that I was running with or whatever the fuck. So I would never have to worry about that following aspect because all the shit other people were doing never really appealed to me.
Yeah.
Just because everybody was doing that shit, it's like, well,
Yeah.
guess I'm gonna do what they're not doing. Like,
Exactly.
Like, So
that's a really good mindset to have, especially for business, man.
Yeah.
A lot of the times,
gotta
like the
take
people,
those chances.
yeah, a lot of times the people that see those chances are the people that are looking from the outside looking in, or looking from a different perspective,
Yeah.
and can say, everybody's doing it this way. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
Let's maybe do it this way.
I definitely have people that I grew up with in the area I grew up in. They'll see me, ask me like, "Oh, you still ride that skateboard?"
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like to them, maybe they just see me riding a skateboard, but it's like, I'm out here not only having clean tray flips, boats. Nah, but we take skate trips, man. We traveling, we getting the hell out the city,
Yeah.
like, not everybody on their ass, but we getting off ours,
Yeah.
So
Tell me about some skate trips, man. Where's like the dopest place you ever went on a trip to go skate?
shit, so far I would have to say it's a park near LA, Westchester. Yeah, my homie Eric, man, we went out there like, took a little LA trip. On the way back, we linked up with my boy David Woodall. I met him back at Balboa. We used to run with this crew skating and shit together, so we linked up. That was a nice little reunion to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that park is like, I would see that shit in a lot of videos, and like, I didn't know that's where we were going.
Okay.
I was like, yo.
Oh, shit, we here.
Yeah, man, that shit was pretty dope. But I do like kind of regret I didn't get any clips there. But I know I was there,
Yeah, yeah,
But it would have been nice to get a little clip there at that park, man. Like,
San Francisco's kind of like a mecca for skateboarders, huh?
it is between LA, San Francisco. I would say, there's other cities I'm obviously living out, but people come from all around the world to come skate here.
Yeah.
You
Why
know,
is that? What is it about San Francisco that
you
people?
know, I really would say it's the freedom of it. Certain places you skate in the street, you skate on the sidewalk, like cops or like security, they really fuck with you or something like that. Like,
Hmm.
but here it's like it's promoted, it's encouraged, if you will.
Okay.
We have holidays. We got events scheduled.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Uh,
I would say that's it.
yeah. There's a lot of like over, especially down. I see like on Embarcadero. Man, there be some little packs of skateboarders, bro. They be like
Mhm.
almost like a little gang, bro. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
it's a little. We got a nice amount of crews out there,
It's a
man.
little some little cliques out there, huh?
Yeah. You probably out to see these guys. The Create team. Those guys are doing their thing. This guy Jordan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, cause when I was a kid, that sounding like I'm hella old. Well, I am 30, but damn, nah. But when I was young, like when I was young,
Yeah.
kind of, the skateboarding was looked at as like being for the white kids.
Yeah.
You feel me? Especially like for the Bay. You know what I mean? It seems like as time has progressed, the lines between like skaters and you know the urban, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
The more, you know what I mean? It seems like it gets more and more blurred as time progresses.
Yeah, the door started to be open, but shit, that's attributed to many people. I won't even begin to start naming folks because I felt, a little jaded or disrespectful for leaving certain people out. But when I first started skating, and even, like beyond my start of it, people would like ask me like, "Oh, you trying to be the Black Tony Hawk?" Like the most cliche fucking skater question.
Yeah.
But it's like yo, not only the only skater, if that makes sense. I kind of botched that. But there's plenty of raw motherfucking black skaters that people, I guess, either don't know about or they ignore.
Who
And
was
it's
like the first black skater you remember?
that I would say like somebody like a Baz Glass.
Who?
Like it's a guy named a Bass Glass.
Yeah, what? That's a black dude?
Yeah, bruh. Yeah.
Bass Glass?
Yeah, that might be his stage name or some shit, but like that's my earliest memory of a skater that looked like me as far as skin tone.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
ripping shit. It was like on a video game though, like, of course everybody start playing the fucking Tony Hawk games, but I was playing that shit before I started skating, motherfucker.
So did you ever like along the way think like, man, shit, maybe this skateboarding thing might be for me?
Yeah, of course. I was lucky enough to I would always go to the spot Third and Army, and that my same cousin Lil Larry, who taught me how to do my first skateboarding trick. We were there one day.
What was that trick?
Just a fucking weak ass ollie. You bust me out, bro.
That's the one. I still
Yeah,
can't do that.
It's
bro.
a basic trick where I was gonna leave it nameless.
Yeah.
Let them speculate. Nah, but I got tricks now. That's like my only fucking trick. That's like the better one though.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, me and my little cousin, we were like leaving from a session, and he pointed out that there were a backpack on the ledge, like not too far, and like I'm like sitting him, I'm like, go check it out. And he brought the bag back, man. It's like a fucking Fish Islands camera in there with a charger and shit, man. Yeah, I forgot what brand specifically, but like it was like the whole package, like.
Yeah.
And whoever lost that
Come
shit,
up.
man. Yeah, I still like I felt kind of bad, but like shit, we
You gotta
did
get how you
definitely
live
come up.
sometimes.
But yeah, from there I would film like little skate clips with the homies.
With that camera.
Yeah, like that shit, I had that shit for like a couple years.
Hey man.
Over time, I would like drop it and shit though, man. That shit like started getting damaged, so I sold that shit. But it served its purpose, man. We still got a bunch of clips like on the fucking internet, like of us skating and stuff. But back in those days, I would have like aspirations, like maybe I could get sponsored or some shit with this shit. But yeah, over time, I just like started finding other interests, like the music thing. Like I started taking that more serious.
Okay.
Like I would I used to tell people like I was like a skater who rapped this shit, but like these days I'm a rapper who skates. So
yeah,
it's like you transition into other shit. But all my homies are pro for me, man. Like I hang with the best skaters. Like
that's dope, man. That's dope.